Hi Scorpio, this is Eileen with your August 2022 Psychic Tarot card reading. And I haven't done the tarot videos in the last few months, so I'm just now getting back to doing them. And let's see, for this month you've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Death card, the Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Empress, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and Page of Pentacles. So you have several major arcana cards here. Is it five? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So this is a big month, Scorpio. August. There must be some major transformations going on here. And look, you've got the Death, and right underneath it, the Wheel of Fortune. Like one thing coming to an end, something else starting up. So let's get started here. This is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you, while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And you do have the Knight of Cups starting out. The cups do relate to the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. They relate to the area of love, romance, feelings, emotions, all that sort of thing. And the Knight of Cups, what I'm getting from this Knight of Cups is that for some of you, there might be someone you're just getting acquainted with, like to date. Someone, either you just started dating them recently, or maybe you're just meeting them and getting to know them and about to go out with them. And this person has just built you up in their mind a lot. It's like they're all excited about the idea of getting together with you, going out, doing things. If you are dating them already, they're all enthusiastic about making more plans to get together. In some cases, this might be someone you've been with a while who's proclaiming their love for you or proposing marriage or something like this, because they're just so happy about being associated with you, being able to see you or get to know you or whatever. So, but I am feeling for some of you, this is someone that you just met or that you're going to just meet coming up, that maybe you don't even know this person, because it feels on the one hand like they're all excited about getting to know you, but for some of you it feels like they really don't know you or they don't know you well. So maybe they've seen a picture of you or heard about you from a friend. Maybe it's a friend or a relative making an arrangement for you two to meet or something. But anyway, this person wants to have fun. They have a good sense of humor. They would be an enjoyable person to go and do things with, whether you go see a movie or go out to eat or some theater or whatever activity you go and participate in. It looks like they would be a fun person to be with. So, I get a lot of good energy with that card. And then you've got the Knight of Swords here. Now, the swords relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And this can relate to a person also. If it does, and for some of you it might, this could be someone that comes into your life out of the blue, out of nowhere, but I feel like as quick as they come in, they go right back out again. So this is not the kind of person here. They're very distracted also. They're not really focusing on you, like I get from that Knight of Cups there. This person's got, wherever they're going, that's on their mind, very scattered or focused or preoccupied in some way. So they might be here today, gone tomorrow. But what also the Knight of Swords can talk about is some kind of change that comes about abruptly. Like maybe, it could be moving. Like maybe some of you have been looking for a place to move to, whether it's to rent or buy or whatever, and you haven't found anything. And so you're thinking, oh, okay. So you're not overly packed or prepared because you're thinking you're probably not going anywhere. Then all of a sudden you find out there's an opening. It's something you want. And you've got to move really fast, get it moving. It's just everything happens fast. Or it's a new job. Maybe you've been applying for jobs and nothing was going on. And maybe you thought you got passed over for those particular positions. And then all of a sudden you get the green light on one of them and you've got to start right away. In some cases, this might involve a move, a physical move. So you still, not only do you have to hurry to prepare to start a new job, you have to move also. So whichever situation you could be having, if this energy affects you, because this is a general reading, it's very stressful when you're going through it. It's chaotic, it's upheaval, extremely stressful. But afterwards, it's like, oh, what a relief. This is much better now. So, but it's just such an uncomfortable position to be going through since everything has to go so fast. And then here you've got the Magician, one of your major arcana cards. And the Magician is talking about you having all of the resources you need to create the future you want for yourself. You have it together already. You have the knowledge. I'm getting knowledge. Now, for a number of you, I feel like you've been thinking or wondering about some particular work you were looking at doing, or business, project, something, and you feel like maybe it's been going kind of slow, almost like you're sitting thinking about it a lot, maybe gathering information, maybe getting started a little, but not having really gotten in there and just gotten those wheels turning and getting the building, like a snowball building, you know. And this Magician is telling me that you have it. You don't need to wait on anything or anyone. You've got everything you need. You've got all the tools you need to put this together. The one thing I do get from this Magician is you must focus. You must focus and make this your intention that you're going to do this. And Scorpios are very capable of strongly focusing on something. And not only that, Scorpios are very intuitive, and which I feel like you use a lot of your intuition anyway as you're moving along and making a little shift this way, that way. So if there's something you're working on, whether it's a new business or one you started before, but you kind of need to get it up and going, or some other project or career, it's like you're able, as you're moving forward, because let's say you just decide, okay, I've really got to get it together now, focus all my attention on this, make up my mind, I'm going to do this, I'm going after it because the rewards will be great for me going forward. It means so much freedom, prosperity. It just means a new world and a new way of life for me going forward once I start accomplishing this. And what I'm getting here is you will be able to use your intuition to make whatever little shifts and changes you need to make to align yourself correctly on your path as you go along in order to receive the greatest benefit. So you will be doing that. The big thing I'm getting from the Magician is, if you don't already have your plan in writing, write it down, start getting yourself ready and make plans and start working your plan little by little. Start putting the pieces together, taking all your tools and using them together, and get it moving, get it rolling. And so you will be building like a snowball, the way the snowball keeps building. And keep focusing, and don't, because I'm getting this energy where if somebody tries to discourage you from this because maybe they don't have enough confidence to pursue what you're doing, or maybe they don't know that much about it, or maybe they're jealous, everybody's got jealous people around them. That's just part of life. They want to kind of throw you off balance. I'm getting, for some of you, there might be someone over to the side that's very familiar with you. It could be a friend, a relative, someone that's kind of close around you and has been observing you and has noticed that you haven't really been pushing things forward in the way you could. And it's almost like they know, they see your potential to really accomplish something big in your life where you can just be on top of the world. And they are jealous of that. They resent this, even though it might be somebody you're very close to in your life. So they might throw a little jab out at you here and there, almost either to make fun of you or something, kind of like it's to throw you off balance. And they can be even acting like it's something friendly, like a friendly comment, but you can tell it's kind of like a little jab. It's in some way to make you feel unstable on your path. So I'm seeing where this time, maybe that's worked before, but this time around, it's like you've had enough of that stuff. You're plowing through this, whether you're dealing with people who just don't know about anything about what you're doing and they say things that are discouraging, or it's someone who's fully aware of what you're capable of and they really don't want to see you accomplish it, no matter how much they might act like they're on your side, because they will feel like you've left them in the dust once you do. So, but I see where you're not, it's like, no, the time has come now for you to be your own person 100% and go after this goal, whatever this is, this plan, this business, this craft, whatever it is, because you see the potential in it. And not only that, you resonate with it. It's something that you know in your heart and soul, it represents who you are. And so this time it's like, okay, almost like, you know, like you were almost in a resting state where you were doing a little bit on it here and there, or thinking about it or planning on it, but not really pushing forward in a real focused way. And it's almost like you just, it's like, okay, fine, I've rested enough, you know, I'm ready to go now. It's that's what I'm getting here. Like, okay, I'm really pushing forward. And you do this time, you do. You just have to remain focused no matter what other, because everybody's got things that come up out of the blue in their life and, you know, that are disruptive, kind of like that Knight of Swords there we were talking about. Next card you have is the Death card. This is an ending of a certain way of life, a certain way of thinking, feeling, looking at things, looking at your circumstances, looking at other people around you who may not always be as supportive as they might act like they are. Maybe they're smiling at you and acting supportive, but somehow you don't really feel that support underneath you. But Scorpios are very strong-willed and strong-minded and very capable of standing on their own 2 feet and being very independent and self-sufficient. And not only that, that Scorpio intuition, because I have Scorpio moon. I'm an Aries with Scorpio moon. And I have no doubt that a lot of my intuition, my psychic ability, comes from the Scorpio moon that I have. Also, the intensity of feelings, those intense emotions, that determination when you really make up your mind, okay, I'm not messing around anymore, you know, and you're going forward on something. Not only that, Scorpios are real good at keeping their cards close to their chest, because you don't need to be telling everybody everything you're doing, and you already know that being a Scorpio. But it's all the more important when you realize that some people who are supposed to be your biggest fans may not be as supportive as you as they act like. So you should keep a good bit of what you're doing to yourself and just give limited information on on a need-to-know basis. That's what I like to look at it on, a need-to-know basis. So the Death is about closing out a particular chapter of your life to start a new one. And this is makes sense alongside of the Magician. Now, also, I'm getting for some of you, this Death might have to do with a relationship you feel you've been stuck in. And it's like it's run its course. It's run its course. And probably it's been that way for a while now. And you've been feeling kind of stuck, almost this inertia, like you can't get up and break out of it and break free. And now in some cases there's financial reasons, or there's a lot of emotional ties, or there's a lot of other complications where you can't just pick up and end a relationship and move on. But for those, and again, it's a general reading, so this may not even apply to a lot of you, but to certain people who watch, yes, it applies. You will know if it's yours, your card. It's like this is another area where you just have to say, I'm tired of this. I deserve so much better. I know I deserve better. And this worn out relationship that should have been over with years ago, maybe even, or months ago, years ago, whatever. Or maybe in some cases it's a job where you're just going through the motions, or a living arrangement. But I am getting relationship issues here for some of you. And possibly a living arrangement too. It's almost like it has put you in a rut by remaining there. It's almost like it made things worse for you because it's like you sunk further down into it. It's like if you're just standing on, soft ground. I don't want to say quicksand, but, something soft. And the ground, the longer you stand on it, the more you kind of sink down a little bit. It starts sinking below you a little. It's like that. It's like at one time a while ago, you were feeling better about yourself, and over time, from staying in this situation that had already run its course, it's made you feel more down, I don't know, just discouraged, or it's hurt your confidence and your self-esteem. So, and for others, this just has to do with looking at your life in a new way, making some fresh starts, but it's goodbye to the old that is no longer serving your purposes, and hello to a whole new way of life. Okay. Now you've got the Eight of Wands. This is talking about things moving ahead quickly. So for a lot of Scorpios, whatever's been kind of held up and moving slow, kind of like when I was talking about the Magician, maybe you've just been kind of taking a little break and not pushing ahead on your plans or your projects or goals or whatever, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, I had my break, now I'm ready to go after it. This is Eight of Wands is saying the universe is going to help you to move this forward in a fast manner, and this is great enthusiasm here. The Wands relate to the fire signs, and they relate to your area of work, career, action, progress. So this is good energy here. This is like, okay, I am ready to go now. I'm ready for this. This is what I wanted. It's almost like when you've been stuck in traffic and you've just been sitting, and then all of a sudden it all just seems to clear up, and you can just speed up and head on down the highway without anything holding you back. It's like you feel good. It's like, great, now I'm moving. And that's what I get from this Eight of Wands. And in some cases, this relates to travel by air. So some of you may be on a plane going somewhere too in August. But for a lot of Scorpios, this has to do with your plans, your life, your projects, your plans, whatever, like, taking off. Like, okay, now I'm on my way. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. And this is you defending yourself, defending your position, where you might have others who are watching you. Stand your ground. Be your own real, authentic self, who you are, doing what you know is right for your life, and other people kind of trying to poke at you. It's jealousy. That's what I'm getting. It is jealousy. They see you're in a strong position. They feel like they're in a weak position. And so they try to poke at you and try to get you to do things their way, or to slow you down. They want you to slow down somehow. Somehow they don't want you to be a strong, independent person moving forward in a good manner. In some cases, since the Wands do relate to work and career, this could have, you might be in a job situation where maybe your position's a little above some other ones, and so the people around you that you might be above, somehow they're jealous. They're trying to kind of shake you up a bit or pull the rug out from under you, or maybe try to confuse you and make you feel like something you're doing, or a certain method you're using, or a certain path you're on in your work, that's not really the way you should. Oh, that's not the way we've always done it, that kind of thing. Maybe just trying to weaken you. That's what I'm getting. They would like to weaken you so you can be more on their level, but you're standing strong. You've been down this road before in some shape or form, so you're not falling for any of that stuff. And it's like you're being firm, like, okay, look, I'm doing what I know is right, and I'm not letting anybody tell me otherwise. So, but in some cases, maybe it's a work situation and you're all at the same level, but you're being recognized for the good quality work. You're moving up. They know you're going to be moving up. Or maybe you just do better work than they do, and they know it, and they don't like that. To them, you make them look bad because you're doing really good quality work, and maybe they're not. Or maybe you're just more knowledgeable. Maybe you've taken the time to learn something a lot more. And this could be in your personal area also, but it depends. It's different scenarios for different people. Then you've got the Empress card. And the Empress, this is all about reaping what you sow, planting your seeds, watching them grow. In some cases, this might be a pregnancy for some Scorpios, but for a lot of you, this is just about maintaining a great balance between your work, your career, your family, or your home life, or your personal life, where you feel good about yourself. You feel like you're accomplishing something. You're getting somewhere now. You're making progress. You're doing well. You've achieved a certain amount of prosperity or success. You're living well and just feeling good about who you are, because you know whatever you have, it's not like anyone gave you anything. It's like you went about building something for yourself, making yourself into the person you are, someone you can feel good about. Like you feel good about who you are, what you've done so far, where you are, where you're going. You have that confidence, like that inner confidence. And I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction and putting out that kind of feeling energy, because this is the kind of feeling energy you want to put out into the universe, because whatever feeling energy you're putting out there about yourself, your life, the universe matches it in kind. So if right now you're feeling like you're kind of at the bottom of the barrel and things are not good for you, now is the time to start feeling that Empress energy and identifying with the Empress is that's who you are. That you're just like a diamond in the rough right now, but you're that Empress, and start putting out that energy and feeling it, whether or not your bank account says it or whatever it is says that to you. You start telling yourself that, you start putting that energy out into the universe, because that's who you are and that's who you're supposed to be. That's the life you're supposed to be leading. And so the universe will help to open those doors for you the more you put that kind of feeling energy out there, that is who you are. You're not some person stuck at the bottom in a rut somewhere, you know. Okay. Then you've got the Lovers card. And the Lovers, this is all about either a person or a situation that you're passionate about, okay? It could be someone you're involved with. For some Scorpios, this might have to do with someone you're seeing right now, that you're enjoying yourself and having a good time with that person, and that person's pursuing you quite a bit. But in your heart and soul, you know there's someone else out there for you that you really will resonate with. And if you're feeling that way, I'm agreeing with you, because I do believe for those of you that are in that situation, I feel like there is a much better match for you coming your way. You two are being drawn together like magnets. You're supposed to cross paths in this lifetime. So this will be happening. And so you need to be careful not to make any kind of big commitments to anyone unless you really feel it in your heart and soul. This is who you want to be with. Be careful not to commit yourself to anyone. Try to keep it kind of casual, friendly, casual, however you want to do it, but just don't make any big promises, commitments that this person's going to be hanging on thinking, well, what happened? What happened? I thought we were going to be together, you know, because you know in your heart there's someone else that you're being guided to and who's being guided to you. This is a spiritual connection from a previous lifetime, and this is a true match for you. Love, happiness, healing, beautiful heavenly light and energy I get from this energy for those of you that this applies to, okay? And so now this Lover's card can have to do with you making choices about some business or project or something that you're working on or maybe want to have or you want to continue, whether you do or you don't. If it's something you're real passionate about, then for those of you that have some kind of business or project of some kind or goals or dreams that you just feel like it resonates with you, like that's who you are, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is a spiritual connection you have with that way of life, and heaven wants to deliver that to you. So you need to keep resonating with that and don't settle for less. I guess that's the theme I'm trying to say. Don't settle for less just to be safe. You need to keep your heart and soul and your mind open and receptive to really allow yourself to be drawn to and guided to that which is really right for you, that truly resonates with you, because this is heaven-sent energy for you to have as your reward in this lifetime for all that you've already lived through and done in previous lifetimes, in this lifetime, and whatever, that you are ready for these beautiful heavenly connections, whether it's with another person or it's a way of life, a business or a home or something that just makes your heart sing and makes you joyful and happy to wake up every morning. And so, don't give up on your dreams. And then next you have the Wheel of Fortune. So once again, the Wheel of Fortune, look at this, the Death, the Magician, the Death, even this Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. So if you have been kind of on the shadowy part of the wheel, you know how the moon will have the bright part and the shadowy part and all that, it's like you're going to be on the light, bright part. The wheel is ready to turn for you. You do have to participate in this, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is what goes up must come down and vice versa, etc. So for those Scorpios that have been kind of on the tough side of things for a while, having your challenges and whatever, or for some of you feeling like, I am so stuck, how in the world am I going to get on that wheel and get to the bright part? You just got to think yourself there, imagine yourself, feel your way there. Because when you, once again, believe in yourself, believe in that beautiful universal flow, that you're not supposed to live a life of misery, sadness, living in the darkness. You're supposed to be lit up and connect with the heavenly light and live your soul's purpose, which is what brings joy to your heart and soul. So the wheel does want to turn now. And though I feel like a number of you are already on that spiritual level where you're already rolling with that wheel. It's like, okay, you're already in that position. You're already in the light and feeling it and glowing and happy about it, like you're in the right place at the right time. But I feel like there's others of you who feel very discouraged, because of all the hardships you've experienced, and you feel like maybe life left you behind, But no, everybody has free will. As long as we are alive on this planet, we have our thoughts, we have our determination, we have our free will. You've got to make up your mind that tomorrow is going to be a better day tomorrow, and make a plan. You got to start working your plan too. You really have to participate, but you have to every day get in that feeling energy, visualize what you want, picture it, feel it, know it. Just know it's who you are. You deserve that. You don't deserve to be in the shadows. Okay, and then last you got the Page of Pentacles. This is about some good news relating to something with money, finances, or could even be good news academically for some of you that are in school or something like that. That you're getting good results coming in, or maybe you're getting, passing something or getting that certificate you were aiming to get, or whatever it is. But for a lot of you, this has to do with money coming your way, or news of money, or someone delivering money to you. So somebody could be even hand delivering money to you that's due you. And in some cases, it's a gift. In other cases, it's money, maybe it's some settlement or something, or just money that you earned along the way and you were waiting to receive it. I'm just getting different scenarios here for different people. And in other cases, you're just getting notification that the money is coming, but it's solid. It looks like once you get that, maybe something in writing saying it's coming, it's not far behind. I'm getting that. So, and in some cases, it might be news of a new job that you're getting that you applied for, or a bonus, a raise, or maybe something going on in a business sense with you where something's paying off. Maybe you're selling something of value and you're getting a nice chunk of cash for that. Whatever way it is for whoever, it's good news. So, okay, now this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do now, I'll pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos. Be sure and subscribe if you have to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already. If you have subscribed, I thank you. Also, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And also, you might want to check your rising and moon sign videos. Like I said, my moon sign is Scorpio, and so I identify, well, I especially identify with the emotions and intensity of Scorpios, definitely. But since I'm an Aries, I keep it light too, but I definitely have that Scorpio. The moon is definitely in full place in my life, in my chart, and in my life. Okay, let's see. Well, I said the moon, but I meant the Scorpio energy. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, I like this card. Wait, I got to get my computer screen up. I'm reading off my screen. Going back to the desktop. Okay, here we go. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. I love this, and this ties in with when I was talking about this Wheel of Fortune. For those of you who've been in the shadows, have been stuck in some rut, in some situation that you don't even know how in the world you're going to get out. Maybe it's a money situation that you're just feeling so restricted right now. There's light all around you. There's a way. There is a way. Heaven wants to help you. Open your heart, open your eyes, open your heart and your mind to the help the universe is offering. That's what I'm getting very clearly for you. Don't feel like you have to stay stuck. You do not. But this is a good message. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, feeling worthy. And that's the kind of energy you're going to be sending out into the universe every single day. Oh, this is for you for some reason. This just popped out too. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I like that. Okay, let's see. Now, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radleigh Valentine. So think of a question that you have on your mind that you would like an answer for, or guidance, or some kind of insight into, and I'm shuffling the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So, angels, what is your message for Scorpio for August? What is your message for Scorpio for the month of August? Okay, let me fan these out. Let's see. This is good. Helpful people. I like that. But look at all the beautiful imagery in these cards and the colors. But it's got like a heavenly. See the angels and all that. This is what I'm getting. You've got heaven's help. All right. You've got a lot of spirituality around you. You've got spiritual energy, a light, beautiful, the white light around you. So you've got help. You've got protection. So the helpful people, I'm sure, part of that is people on this earth plane, but part of it's heavenly beings that are being helpful to you, that are surrounding you. So for those of you who've had, maybe are going through something and who've had something ongoing or whatever, challenges, difficulties, whatever, you've got the protection, you've got the light around you, you've got the help around you. You just need to open your heart and soul, open yourself up to it. And I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels now. So angels, what is your message for Scorpio for the month of August? What is your message for Scorpio for August? Okay, let's give it one more shuffle, and I'm going to fan these out. What is your message for Scorpio? Maybe one more shuffle. What is your message for Scorpio? Okay, this is Angel Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? This is perfect. This is what I'm talking about here, Angel Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Okay, great message there. Great advice. Now, I'm going to pick one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay, let me get that deck here. And that's by Colette Baron-Reid. So, Spirit Animals, what is your message for Scorpio for the month of August? What is your message for Scorpio for the month of August? What is your message for Scorpio? Okay, give it a little more shuffle. I'm going to fan these out. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. This ties in also. Look how beautiful. I love this big fluffy puppy. I just want to hug and kiss that pup. Let me look this up in the book, number 19. Okay, let's see. Dog spirit. I'm getting there. Here it is. Okay. Dog spirit. Dogs, be loyal to what you love. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true. And dog spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Protection message. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when dog spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let dog spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all its forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to, gotta change the page, there. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. I love this. This is a wonderful message delivered by a beautiful, big, fluffy puppy. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading for August. And be sure and check your rising moon sign videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So happy August, and we'll talk again soon.